This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's do another question here. This one is about weight limits. Rory wants to know, what are Arn's thoughts on having weight divisions like cruiserweights and heavyweights in pro wrestling? Also, is the cruiserweight champion the equivalent to the heavyweight champion?
I've always been a proponent of height and weight, not as important as performance and ability to connect with the audience and get over. You know, there might have been a part of me before I stepped through the ropes with Ricky and Robert that had an idea in my head, just like everybody else did, of what a wrestler was supposed to look like and what a badass was supposed to look like. And, you know, who the killers were and weren't at that time, you know, because there were a lot of them in the business. You know, when you go in the dressing room and you're walking around with Billy Jack Haynes, you're walking around with Barbarian, Warlord, the Steiners, the Road Warriors, all these guys, these monsters, Ron Simmons, all these guys, you had it in your head. Oh, damn, that guy's a killer. That guy's a killer. But when you stepped through the ropes with the Rock and Roll Express and you saw how they could go out and sell and get over, never die, stay in the fight, keep fighting, and just the connection they had with the audience forever, for me, took that height and weight, what I thought was right, out of the quotient. I don't think anybody will ever say Eddie Guerrero was too little, Shawn Michaels was too little. You know, I don't think you're ever going to think Dean Malenko was too little. You know, Rey Mysterio, certainly not too little. All these guys got over, and they were all tops in their field. Nobody is going to question how tall they are. So I don't have any height or weight parameters for myself, and I hope the business has moved ahead just like it has with the women's division and a lot of other things in a positive way. I hope we have forever forgotten how much a guy weighs or how tall he is. It's what he brings to the table.
Well said. Oh gosh. Scott Norris wants to know, Demolition or the Road Warriors? If you had to pick one, sort of like Elvis or Beatles, are you a Demolition or a Road Warrior guy?
All of the above. Had great matches. I thought Tully and I with both of those teams. And, you know, I had Barry Darso, who is a dear friend of mine to this day, and I enjoyed working with Bill Eadie and, of course, the Road Warriors. Conrad, my man, when you're in the ring, you don't have to be Elvis if you're standing over at the side and you're playing the cello or something and you're part of the band and you look at him and you go, that's Elvis. Damn, I'm just glad to be here, be in the mix. Same thing with the Road Warriors. When you're in the ring with those guys, they brought such a credible aura with them, credible look. Just that whole thing was just frightening. And to be in matches with those guys, it just, even though you limp back, you walk out and you limp back and you're beat half to death, you just go, damn, that was fun.
Another question here about boots. Scott Price wants to know, when getting fitted for a new pair of boots, did they take a while to break in and cause discomfort, or are they truly tailor-made and fit like a glove from day one?
No, you got to break them in just like any kind of shoe, but it doesn't take long. You do have them, you have them cut and measured, and the whole thing is for ankle support. That's what boots are for. Doesn't matter how short they are or how tall they are. They're all for ankle support because you feel completely different when you put on a pair of wrestling boots and lace them up tight. You feel supported. And that's what they're for. And I don't see how guys work in tennis shoes for the life of me. I'd break my ankle every time I went to the ring.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.